respected panelists, respected participants at the annual international conference, Strategic Streams. First of all, I would like to thank the Friдрich Ebert Foundation Skopje office and the Forum for Strategic Studies for the pleasure to be part of this event discussing such a current topic. My work responsibilities did not allow me, unfortunately, to be physically present at today's conference in Belgrade with you. I take this opportunity to congratulate us all on the 5th of May, Europe Day celebrated by the Council of Europe, the day of its establishment. The ongoing aggression of Russia over Ukraine clearly highlighted how important it is to complete the unification of the European continent, to make it stronger and more resilient to any current or future threats. This has been the position we as a country have been promoting during the last couple of decades. This was also the position of the current European Commission when launching its geopolitical priorities for this mandate. And finally, this is advocated by our Euro-Atlantic partners too. It is a misfortune, though, that we needed a crisis of this kind in the 21st century to remind us all and to send a strong message to the European Union that the missed opportunities and stagnation in the Union's most successful policies, that enlargement and full unification of the old continent with the Western Balkans are key to stability and security, not only in the region, but entire Europe itself. In these turbulent times, when Europe and the world are facing unprecedented challenges and many crises of different nature, especially the latest threat to the global peace and stability and its long-term consequences, we must not lose sight of the reasons and rationale that led to the creation of the European Union. EU values and principles are at the very same values and principles that attract and keep the enthusiasm of me and my fellow citizens of North Macedonia to work hard in order to achieve our decade-long standing strategic objective, and that is full membership in the European Union. It is high time now and a real momentum that we all join efforts and make that happen, to unite our common European continent and to make it stronger and more resilient for good times and for challenging times as we live in today. We are looking forward to a breakthrough in our EU accession process during the French EU presidency with the adoption of the negotiation framework and holding of the first intergovernmental conference. At the same time, we are closely and intensively working on our good neighborly relations with our neighbor Bulgaria towards finding a mutually acceptable solution for the open issues. The European Union has made a promise to us a long time ago. It is high time now and real momentum for the European Union to uphold its promise and to deliver. It is also time for the European Union to remain credible on its part and reaffirm its role as a global actor by accelerating the enlargement process and acknowledging the harm of perpetuating the status quo. The European Union needs to use this window of opportunity to make a difference by confirming its geostrategic interest in the region and closing all the possibilities for influence by third parties. Obviously, the uncertainties resulting from the Russian aggression over Ukraine, the ongoing economic and energy crisis, and the potential security risks are just some of the arguments for an urgent step forward of the European Union towards enlargement in the region. Ultimately, starting the EU accession process will definitely provide the much-needed impetus for our government, our administration, and the whole society. More so, it will further deepen and speed up the already dynamic reform process, a possibility which is enhanced with the new methodology, an approach that was initiated by President Macron himself when he suggested reforming the enlargement methodology. President Macron himself said that Europe is a framework for peace and stability. It's our safer asset for today and tomorrow. Europe is what's protecting us from crisis and war. I concur with this statement of President Macron, and I am more than convinced that France has a great chance to bring back the enlargement process to life in ensuring the decision for starting the accession negotiations for North Macedonia and Albania. And last but not least, emerge as the carrier of Europe's peace. To depart, we need to make the first step. And we all know that the first step is always very important to set the direction. And that first step is to open the accession negotiations with North Macedonia and Albania. With that first step, we are not going to solve all open issues, but we will start heading towards the solutions for the future instead of being stuck into the past. France has a great chance to bring back the enlargement process or unification process back into life by ensuring the decision for starting the accession negotiations with North Macedonia and Albania, holding the first IGC with both countries. We did our part, and even more so than we expected so far. It's now the time for EU to take its step forward. I wish you a successful and fruitful discussion, through which important messages will be sent to European leaders that the future of the region is European, and the clock has been ticking for quite some time to confirm that. Europe can be successful, powerful, stable, peaceful, and secure only with a stable, prosperous, and integrated Western Balkans in it. Thank you.